Welcome in Season 1, Episode 10 of the CR Dynamic Duo podcast. My name is Ryan Wilson, and I am joined by my best friend and podcast partner, eating the banana, Mr. Caden Cox. Today is going to be just a bit of a shortened show, possibly. We're kind of in a rush, so we're going to skip the Caden and Ryan recap and kind of just talk about trade talk and touch on the big games, and then we're going to take a little break just a week break from Caden's cash can. He hasn't been feeling the NFL right
sucking.
now. Yeah, he hasn't been hitting, so he's got to lock down, reset, come back stronger next week.
Oh my goodness.
So, what do you want to talk about first, Caden? What trades you want to talk about first? So trade deadline ended. So, I didn't even say the date. Today is November 5th, 2024. One big thing happening today, like I just said, is the trade deadline. Biggest thing happening to all Americans today is the NFL trade deadline.
Yeah.
It actually just ended. It's 3:32 right now, Central Time, and the trade deadline ended 32 minutes ago. So all trades are done, but today is also Election Day. So go out, vote.
Vote, baby.
Woo.
I don't know what trade. I mean, let's save the big one for last. Let's do
Cowboys.
Let's do Jonathan Mingo for a fourth.
To the Cowboys.
Yeah, to the Cowboys.
So my question for you is, what are the Cowboys doing? Like, why are they trying to win? Are they?
No.
So why are they
X
even
out?
I know.
For several weeks.
Why did they just trade a 4th round pick
I don't know.
for a subpar wide receiver?
Maybe so last year he played, right? He was a 2nd round pick last year. You know, he was projected to be pretty decent.
Yeah.
Maybe they saw him play. They're like, okay, he's pretty good. Talking about last year, and then this year, obviously they get Leggett. Panthers do, and Leggett is the best thing about the Panthers right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like Panthers don't really need Mingo, but Cowboys kind of saw what they liked, because we do need some. We have Tolbert, and then we might get random. This probably is saying, hey, we might get rid of Brandon Cooks.
After the season?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, he might retire after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He's supposed to come back too, right? Maybe this week or something?
He was on IR, but yeah, probably this week or next.
Okay.
But that's what I think, but also, we're just dumb. You know, the Cowboys were stupid.
Yeah, I was just kind of confused.
I don't think it's worth a 4th round pick.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm maybe a
7th?
yeah, maybe. But because I'm pretty sure, think about it. Devontae Adams and Amari Cooper went for a 4th and a 3rd or something. So what are you doing? But we can actually stick on the Cowboys here for a second. So Dak he's on IR, right? Or about to go on IR? No.
He said several weeks. I don't know if it. They
thought,
said 4 for sure.
I thought I heard that. Let me see. Okay, no, he's not on IR yet. I guess it says likely to go on IR, which means he'll be out for at least 4 weeks. And then I want your opinion on this, because I heard an interesting take on this.
You start Trey Lance for sure.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
What's your reasoning for that?
I just give him reps because the only reps he's had is preseason. I don't think we're obviously. I think we're when Dak gets back, we're gonna probably, I would say, really ride Trey Lance out for the rest of the year.
Really?
And there's no way we. I don't know.
Because if they're going with Cooper Rush because he gives them a better chance to win than Trey Lance, that's still stupid. You're not gonna win. Let's just say Dak's out for 4 weeks.
Not gonna win against the Eagles this week, Commanders, any of the teams we play.
Yeah, you're at best probably gonna win 1 game.
Panthers, right?
Yeah, and so I don't know. Just why not put Trey Lance in, see what he's about. If he absolutely sucks, he absolutely sucks in real games, and you can get rid of him. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I think we would do, but we're not gonna do that.
No, you guys will do what's worse for the team.
Yeah.
So,
because I don't know, but all I want right now is his losses, so we get a better draft pick for Genty.
who? Oh, is
Ashton
that the
Genty?
Yeah. You guys honestly might. You guys will get a top 10 pick.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Arguably, it could be top 5 if rest CD's shoulder, start Trey Lance, Micah Parsons, take your time getting back. Like, obviously, you're not going to go out there and try to lose, but I don't know.
Micah Parsons should play this weekend. If he's not, that's crazy.
Maybe he's being told not to play so they can lose, have a better chance of losing. No, I don't think they're like caving right now because they're 3-5. No, yeah.
It's tough. I mean, still playoff doable, but like Dak's out.
Yeah.
So.
But Cooper Rush. I mean,
Cooper Rush is good. Yeah.
A couple years ago
with
him. Had a better team around him, obviously.
Yeah.
But another thing about the Panthers trade, they have nobody. I mean, they have Leggett, and then they traded Deontay Johnson last week, Mingo this week. Like, what are they doing? Not that they're trying to win, obviously, but they got to have so many picks these next couple of years.
Jonathan Brooke is going to be.
Yeah, is he playing this week?
Yeah, starting this week.
That'll be fun to watch.
I'm starting him.
Are you?
My fantasy's already done.
We do that too. All right, what's the next trade you want to bring up? Oh wait, before we bring up a trade, Dennis Allen, Saints head coach, second head coach to get fired this year. He just got fired yesterday, I believe. I guess once you lose to the Panthers, it's like, oof, time to go. So he's out of there. Actually, I don't even know who took over. Do you? I'm sure just their DC or OC. Yeah, I don't know. All right, next trade.
Mike Williams to the Steelers.
Yeah.
Is it? I heard it was for a pass rusher. No, or what was it for?
5th round pick in 2025.
See, like Mike Williams
is just as good as Mingo, if not better.
No, I would say better.
Okay, he's a little injury prone, but I don't know.
Well, I don't know. We haven't really seen Mingo, to be honest, but
I guess that's true. It's like the Jerry Jones is like, hey, we'll give you a. No. Sorry, let me restart. Panthers are like, hey, if you want Jonathan Mingo, we'll give you a 7th round. We'll give you him for a 7th round pick. And Jerry Jones is like, nah, make it a 4th round pick. We'll give you a 4th round pick for it. Like, I just don't understand how he negotiates these things when Mike Williams is going for a 5th round, Amari Cooper's going for a 4th round, Devontae's going for a 3rd round or whatever it was. But I think this helps the Steelers a lot. Not a lot, but they're 6-2 already. Now they got Pickens. Now they got Williams. Yeah. Those are 2 great pass catchers. I don't think it hurts the Jets necessarily either.
No, I mean, they weren't even using him.
Exactly. A couple targets a game at most.
I mean, Lazard's their 3rd. Obviously, Lazard is, I think, on IR, though, right?
Is he?
He's on IR.
Who's their 3rd then right now? Obviously, you got Garrett Wilson. You got Devontae Adams. Who am I looking at?
The 3rd's not getting much touches out from those 2. So
yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah. He's on IR. Chest. Jeff Ulbrich, the head coach for the Jets, says wide receiver Alan Lazard's injury is a strange one. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know who their 3rd is, though.
So that is another kind of big trade. Makes the Steelers better. Doesn't really do anything for the Jets besides give them a 5th round pick. So I guess good for them. And then the probably the biggest one.
Yeah, Lattimore to the Commanders. It's crazy.
So
was that for a? That was for something different, or was it for a pick?
Let's find it, man. So Marshawn Lattimore is like a really good defensive player.
5th round? Or no?
Wait, what? Okay. So the Saints gave the Commanders Marshawn Lattimore and a 2025 5th round pick, and then the Commanders gave the Saints a 3rd, 4th, and 6th round pick in next year's draft.
Okay.
So I mean that's actually pretty good for the Saints. They're obviously 2-2 2-6 or whatever they are, 2-7.
How old is Marshawn Lattimore?
I don't think too old. He's 4-time Pro Bowl. I mean, he's a quality player.
Yeah.
I don't know how old he is. Oh, it does say that he's been dealing with hamstring issues this season, though.
I mean,
Commanders are obviously like, okay, let's kind of go not all in, but we have a chance of doing something this year. So let's do something with it because their offense is rolling. Their defense was getting cooked at the beginning of the year.
he's 28, so yeah.
Yeah. So he's made Pro Bowl almost every year he's been in the league. But yeah, Commanders' defense was getting cooked at the beginning of the year. They were still winning because the offense was doing so well. They've buckled down a lot, but now they get another great player on defense.
Yeah.
Dude, they're
for sure gonna win the East.
You don't think Eagles have a chance in that?
Well, I want them to win the East. Let's say that.
Okay, I do too. Oh well, yeah, because Cowboys obviously can't.
But yeah, I mean, Eagles look good. Oh, well, I'll say this: Saquon looks good. Jalen Hurts has looked good the past 2 games. Everything else about that team doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, but when you got your
and I like Saquon and Jalen Hurts. I don't know.
I mean, they're probably the Cowboys' biggest rivals, so
yeah,
no reason you should like them. Yeah, I think Commanders are honestly like they're a good team. I don't know if they can compete with teams like the Lions and
no one can compete with the Lions.
Yeah, honestly though, who else are Commanders like going to struggle with in the playoffs though? Who knows?
I mean, the 49ers, if they can get healthy.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey's he's supposed to play this week. He's already projected 19 points in fantasy, so who knows about that?
They opened his practice window, so let's see if he practices tomorrow, Wednesday.
Good, finally. So hopefully he plays this week. I had something?
Yeah.
I just got a haircut, by the way. Oh, shit.
That's fade up.
This is also throwback jersey. You know who this is?
81.
It could be multiple different answers, obviously.
Moss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep. Good old Randy Moss. So those are the big trades. Saints coach getting fired. And so now there are no more trades happening in this season. Deadline is over. We're not really going to do the Caden and Ryan recap where we go through every single game, but we will just touch on like big things that happened, like Texans Jets, the Garrett Wilson touchdown.
Crazy.
What catches better, Garrett Wilson's or?
I still think OBJ.
Okay, I think so too. Still an amazing catch, but OBJ's is like arguably not even gonna ever be beat.
No.
He was also one thing that people I feel like don't consider is he was getting pass interfered so hard on that play, like. And he still made that amazing catch. Cowboys obviously they honestly didn't even get dicked. They just lost.
Yeah.
Shocker. Ravens killed the Broncos. Bills Dolphins was a good game, but
yeah,
Bills still came out with it. Did you know we were like watching these games? Bills won off of a 61-yard field goal.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that far.
That's why I was like, oh, he's gonna miss this.
Yeah, I knew it was like from distance. I thought it was like 50. And Tyler Bass is like not a great kicker. So.
Not too good. Yeah. Not Brandon Aubrey.
No,
best player on the Cowboys.
Nobody's Brandon Aubrey. Yeah, honestly, he is. They need to give him Dak's contract. Bryce Young's the GOAT. One.
I already knew that.
He did throw, I think, 2 picks though.
Still got a dub.
Yeah,
against
they beat
an
the
elite Saints team.
Dude, they are 2-7. They started off 2-0, and their second game was when they beat the Cowboys like 48-10. I remember we were on the pod, and I was like, "Dude, the Saints."
Could you try again?
No.
I said, I was like, we were like, "Dude, are the Saints for real?" They are not.
They're pretenders.
Bengals beat the Raiders. Chargers killed the Browns. Jameis did not play good.
Man.
He threw 3 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll come back though.
I know. I feel like he'll kind of be really good, really bad. Commanders beat the Giants. we can talk about the Drake May play. So Patriots lost 17-20. Yeah, we were watching that game live too. But it was 10-17. Titans were winning with 4 seconds left. Patriots have the ball at like the 5-yard line. Need a touchdown to win, obviously. And Drake May like scrambles around for like, it felt like forever, but it was like 10 seconds, and then throws it to Ramondre. I mean, it was a great play. They tie it up. They go to OT, and then Titans obviously.
So if you're a coach there, do you go for 2?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. I would have, because
I already told you on this podcast I would have big cojones if I was a coach. Now I'd probably went for 2 as well.
Okay, so we'll skip down really quick. Did you watch the game last night, the Bucks Chiefs?
No.
Okay.
I was watching the Mavericks.
That makes sense.
We lost, but it's okay.
Tough. It was 24-17. Chiefs were up. Bucks get a touchdown to now it's 23-24 with 30 seconds left. Chiefs have 3 timeouts still. Do you go for 2 if you're the Bucks? So Bucks are down 23-24 with 30 seconds left in the game.
You got 23-24. And then you go for 2, but they tied it up.
No, they kicked the extra point.
Yeah, tie it up.
To tie it up, and then they went to overtime, and Chiefs won.
Yeah.
Would you?
So it's kind of the same thing, obviously.
It is the exact same thing, except the way I look at it is now there's more time on the clock. Like the game isn't over.
Oh, how much time was it?
30 seconds.
Oh.
With 3 timeouts too. So like with
that's a little tougher, but I probably still would.
Do it. Yeah. I just feel like in that situation, then you have Mahomes with 3 timeouts in 30 seconds. He's like, I can go 40 yards to get a field goal. Whereas, like, if you just tie it up, then he's probably just like, all right, if we score, we score. If not, we'll go to OT.
Yeah. I to be honest, that's a tougher situation, but I would probably still
do it.
Still do it because you have, I mean, the backfield of the Bucks isn't bad. But obviously, you have like Cade Otton, who did well, or was doing well. Was he doing well this game?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think he got 2 touchdowns.
So like, you can have like a route for him, because all the wide receivers are down. Even the rookie was right, and then I think was Sterling Shepard hurt?
No, he was playing.
Oh, he's playing. Was he doing good?
Yeah, he got a couple catches. He ran the ball a couple times too.
So I mean, you got some weapons there, and
Yeah.
Baker's a dog. Like he'll get that 2-point conversion if he has to.
Yeah,
but
if time was out, I would 100% do it, and I bet they would have too, but they didn't. It was funny. Baker and Mahomes went up for the coin toss for overtime, and Baker got to call it. He said tails, lands on heads, and as soon as the ref says it's heads, Baker goes
yeah.
He's like, fuck, we're done. Back to the Pats game, 1,000% I would have went for 2.
Yeah.
So, kind of blame that on Gerard Mayo, but whatever. Cardinals beat the Bears. Caleb Williams looks like shit.
Dude, these are my top 5 favorite teams to watch.
These are your dogs?
I mean, obviously Cowboys, but so the 4, Cardinals, Miami, I like Bengals and Rams. Those are like 4 of my top favorite teams to watch right now.
I really like watching the Cardinals.
Yeah.
We're both high on the Cardinals right now, or we have been all season, really.
They're just fun to watch.
Yeah, and they're 5-4, first in the division, baby.
Yeah, that division's like Rams is in there, and then
Rams are second, I think.
49ers.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
that's a
division's
close
open.
one. We kind of touched on this. Eagles, Jags, Saquon and Hurts killed it.
Oh, I would even put the Jags in the top like 10
That you like to watch? Yeah, you do.
Just
like
because
watching.
I think they're good. They've been close every single game, to be honest. Like, they haven't gotten blown out. But I like Brian Thomas a lot.
Yeah. He didn't have a great game this past week, did he? Oh, but he'll be a star in the league for sure. Trevor Lawrence also, out of nowhere, started going off that game.
Yeah, you got me a lot of points.
Detroit at Packers. Detroit beat them 24-14. Still look dominant. I mean, they're just a good team.
Yeah.
Rams, Seahawks. Rams won 26-20. This was an overtime game too.
Yeah, that was a crazy ending.
Stafford also went off that game. I mean, Geno kind of ended up going off too.
He went off because we played each other in fantasy. We'll get to it, but at the end of this game, before overtime, I was actually projected 70-something% to win.
Yeah.
And then Gino goes off, like, fourth quarter drive, then overtime, and then I thought Matthew Stafford, okay, gets the ball back. We're going to get a Cooper Kupp touchdown. But
it was the Robinson guy got like 1,000 points.
Yeah.
We had a really good game. It was like back and forth. There was a time when I was like 82%, and then I dropped to 30% to win. It was just back and forth. And then Colts Vikings, I didn't watch. But Vikings won 21-13.
Yeah.
I saw Justin Jefferson did good. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bucks Chiefs. So we kind of did do the Caden and Ryan recap. Not as in depth, but
Just a little shorter, quicker.
yeah, we got time. So typically we would do last week's ledger with Caden Cox. We're not gonna go like in depth on it. He again didn't hit either, but that's okay. Gonna reset, come back stronger next week, and then probably hit a 3,000 one and maybe a $800 one or something. Yeah, something like that. Okay, we got fantasy forecast. So we're just gonna talk about our game because it was actually quite a good game. Maybe. So I can't share the screen either. The thing's messed up, but whatever. I reached out to like customer support, and they haven't gotten back to me, and I've emailed them twice, but whatever. So
They be on it.
I won. Yeah, I won 142 to 128. So what is that? 14 points. Here, Caden, go over your team first. I wish we could share this so they could see it, but
So like we were saying, actually, all four of our quarterbacks did nothing in the first half.
it was wild. So all four played at the 3:00 window, which were all 4 games, right?
Yeah.
Or was there 5 games going on?
No, it was 4.
Okay, so all 4 of our quarterbacks were playing for the 4 of the 8 teams that were playing at 3:00. Halftime, Kyler and Gino have 3 points total. Stafford and Lawrence have 4 points total. We were like,
oh my goodness. But Stafford did really well second half. He had 300 passing yards, 2 tutties, interception. Now he ended up with 19 points, 18.9. Over projected for sure. But it was crazy because I'm telling you, I wish I would have screenshot it or something. But he maybe had like 2 points.
yeah. We should.
Trevor Lawrence had like maybe 2 or 3 points.
Yeah, it was bad.
But anyway, he did well at the end. Jonathan Taylor, I was really hoping for like a double-digit game, but he got me 8.9, which is fine. That's the first time he's done that this year. So
one thing about Jonathan Taylor, so after all the games Sunday besides Sunday night and obviously Monday night football, he had Jonathan Taylor playing Sunday night and I had Kareem Hunt playing Monday night. At that time, we were like dead even. I think I was up by maybe 1 point or 2 points. So it was really just Jonathan Taylor versus Kareem Hunt. And I was like, dude, Jonathan Taylor's been scoring 18 points every game he plays. And I'm like, I'm so screwed. But
yeah, he got 8.9. Vikings held him pretty decently. But he only did carry the ball 13 times. I feel like for a back that
not a lot, especially for a
workhorse back. He did have 3 receptions, 5 targets, but I don't know. Use him more. And then I had Javonte Williams, who did okay. I mean, kind of what I expected from him. He got more points than Jonathan Taylor. He got 10.4. He was projected 12.1. CeeDee Lamb gets 16. He kind of floats around that area, if not more. So did decent. He had 12 targets though, only caught 8, 47 yards. Then he had that 2-point conversion at the end. That actually gave me. I was like, oh, cool. But he got hurt. He fell on his AC joint like 4 times that game.
He kept playing though, on and off. Like he was like, screw it, I'll come back in. Even when the game was over, it was kind of stupid. But
yeah, the 2-point version.
Oh yeah, it was.
But I was like, I don't know. I think it's that was the AC joint, right? Like that's what they said.
I just know it's shoulder, but
Week to week, ultimately he can play. Okay, shoulder, yeah. But I think it's the AC joint because he's just he's. I was watching. We were watching the game. I told Ryan the very first time he landed, I was like, that's the AC joint for sure.
Yeah.
And he landed on it about 2 more times or 3 more times after that. I was like, okay.
He'd like about to fall like on his stomach, then he'd go.
But he did okay. Cooper Kupp did really well. Gave me 21 points. I thought he was gonna get a tutty. Like I said, in overtime, didn't. Whatever. I still would have lost if that happened, I think.
If it was let's do the math real quick. He threw a 50-yard touchdown, roughly. It was a long touchdown pass. Let's just say that was Cooper Kupp. That would have been 4 points from Matt Stafford, 6 points from Cooper Kupp, plus the catch, so 7.
Well, I already have Matt Stafford's points, so it would just be...
No, but it was a touchdown. Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so add 7, like 13 points. I mean, it would have been right there.
So, but anyway, Cooper Kupp, Kyle Pitts is the one that really shit the bed. He got me 2 points. He only had 1 target.
Dude,
after he had that incredible week, you give him 1 target.
That does suck, but it's hard to like hate on it when that team still wins. You know, like if they got shit on it, it's like why wouldn't you use him more? But or maybe Cowboys were like.
I mean, our safeties are decent, but like, I don't know. Devontae Adams did well. Gave me 22 points, and then Brian Thomas this is the only week I think that he hasn't had double digits. He had 6.2. But yeah, he's. Oh, there's one
other week. That's 10. Dang.
So, I try to aim for double digits, obviously, for all my players. Obviously, you don't want to single
stinker. Yeah, that 2, the Kyle Pitts hurt you. 2.1. Yeah. That's rough.
And then, like we said, Trevor Lawrence went off, and he got me 2 rushing touchdowns, which helped. And he had 2 2-point conversions.
Yeah,
so
that was when everything like started changing. Yeah. Whenever they got that
going. But yeah, that helped a lot. He got me 21 points. He's been going off recently, which is awesome for me. He's 21, 25, 15, 18, 22, 14. Dang. So.
Yeah, what's his ranking?
11.
Not terrible. Kyler. So I'll start at the top. Kyler got me 6 points, not good. Jahmyr Gibbs got me 15 points, which was fine, but they stopped using him after a while.
They didn't use him at all first half. Or second quarter.
First quarter, he didn't touch the ball until like 12 minutes in the second quarter. We were watching that. We were like, dude, what the heck? So 15 points for that is still pretty good. Derrick Henry's just a dog, dude. Dang, he's number 3 overall. 26 points, 2 touchdowns. Amazing. Jacoby Myers, 18.5. He did well. Terry McLaurin, 15.9.
With 2 touchdowns. Gosh.
Oh, he got 2 catches.
For 2 touchdowns.
So that's like, it's just things like that are so lucky where he could also have gotten 2 catches for 1 yard and gotten me 2 points.
Yeah.
And instead he got me 16 basically.
Unlucky though for A.J. Brown. So I mean.
Yeah. A.J. Brown got me 5.6 points. He went out with a knee injury, I guess, which no one even saw him go out or like get hurt. Now he's day-to-day, so that dude's kind of injury prone, honestly. Trey McBride, 13 points.
I didn't know this. I didn't know he didn't have a reception touchdown.
What do you mean? Like in this game?
No, like for the whole season.
I know. Let's talk about that.
Because he's been going off.
Dude gets me, I mean, easily double digits every game.
Yeah.
One game he got me 6 points. And then one game he got me 8 points. But other than that, it's like 12 to 18.
You do all that work and no reward.
There's a play where they're on the 2-yard line. They're going for a touchdown, the Cardinals. They did a fake handoff. Everyone jumped on it. Trey McBride is by himself. I mean, completely. No one's even inside of the end zone. And Kyler Murray could just toss it up, and it's a touchdown. And he decides to run around and then just throw it out of the back of the end zone. I was like, we were watching that together. I was like, no, dude, I need those points. Those would have been so crucial for me.
He just, yeah, we were saying that he couldn't see him.
Yeah,
he's so tiny.
Because there was, I mean, like, my mother's making that throw.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone could have done that. He must have not seen it. Kareem Hunt got me 18.7 points, which he played Monday night. I needed him to get me like 6 points. And in the third quarter, he had me 1.6 points. And I texted Caden, I was like, dude, there's no way this dude doesn't get me my points. And he ended up getting a touchdown in overtime, so he obviously did fine. And then Gino got me 24 points, which... Yeah,
so
all of our quarterbacks ended up doing really well, except Kyler, even though they started off really bad.
It's crazy how they won like pretty dominant, right?
Who?
Kyler or Cardinals?
Oh, yeah, 29-9.
And he got you 5 points?
Yep.
It's crazy.
13 completions, 154 yards. Yeah, that's it.
No rushes?
Yeah, 2 carries for 6 yards.
Oh.
But yeah, that was our fantasy matchup. It was actually a really good game, entertaining.
Ooh.
But yeah, that is that. Should we do power rankings first or pick them first?
Pick 'em.
Alrighty, we are going to move into pick 'em. Oh, before we do that, these are our records now. Caden went 9-6 on the week, and I went 10-5, so just about even. I'm 94-44 on the season, and Caden is 84-54, so I'm exactly 10 games ahead of him right now. Member loser gets a vasectomy.
Dang it. No kids for me.
You can still come back. We do this all the way through like playoffs, so if he's down by 1 game and it's the Super Bowl, he'll like pick different than me on purpose. At least I'd assume. What am I doing? Teams on buys this week: Browns, Packers, Raiders, Seahawks. So there are 14 games this week. Thursday night football: Bengals at Ravens. I'm going Ravens, baby.
Oh man, I'm going Bengals, baby.
Why?
Like I said, I like watching this team. They're explosive on the offensive field side of the ball. But yeah, I mean, if you're smart, you wouldn't go Bengals, but I'm not. But yeah, I mean, I just want. So sometimes I do. Okay, logically, yeah, they're gonna win. But sometimes if it's a team I want to see win, I pick them.
Yeah.
So that's what I have actually for some of these, and I had a lot of those last week. But
it's funny. I do the exact opposite. If it's like gonna be a good game, I go with the team I don't want to win, just so then at least if the team I want to win loses, at least I got the pick right. Yeah. It's like hedging my bet, quote unquote. But if Bengals win, they go to 5-5. Bengals are 6-4.
Yeah,
like game back,
and they're probably like, you know, every game is a must game win, obviously, in the league. But like this game for sure is like, hey, we can get back to 500.
Yep.
We need to win this
a
one.
Big division game.
Yeah.
On the road. Yeah. Huge game. I just don't think they can get it done.
Probably not. But
if they feed Derrick Henry, they won't get it done. But Sunday slate of games. Ugh. Giants at Panthers.
It's in Germany.
Going Giants. Oh yeah. Okay. Dude, we punish them over there in Europe. We give them the worst games. I swear. Yeah, that's at 8:30 in the morning Central Time. I'm going Giants.
Yeah, I'm going Giants.
Patriots at Bears. I chose Patriots over the Titans, and that didn't happen, obviously. I'm going Bears.
Yeah, I'm going Bears.
Even though Caleb Williams has not been playing well,
Bears defense is too good.
Yeah. Yeah, they keep him in almost every game except last week. Bills at Colts. I'm going Bills.
I'm going Bills as well. Joe Flacco didn't look too good, to be honest.
No, I didn't. I watched the highlights of the game, but he did not do well. They scored 13 points, but there was like a last-second field goal that meant nothing. So they really only scored 10 points against. I mean, the Vikings defense is
good. Yeah, I mean, last power ranking when I had them.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. We're doing power rankings here in a bit. This is our second version of it. We do it every like 4 to 5 weeks, so we'll see like where the teams were or the players were after the first. Did we do that after 4 weeks?
I have some surprising ones that you're gonna be like, what?
Teams or players or both?
Probably both.
We do top 5 players of each position,
And then top 10,
and then top 10 teams. Yeah. And then Vikings at Jags. I'm going Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going Vikings on this one.
I thought you were gonna go Jags maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool to see them win.
Yeah. Broncos at Chiefs. Going Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. Even though last year Broncos did beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, and Broncos look bad this week though against the Ravens.
Yeah.
Dude, Chiefs 8-0. They just cannot be beat. Baker almost had it in him though. He almost pulled it off.
He's good. He's
But
good.
Mahomes won't let it happen. Next is Falcons Saints. I'm going Falcons.
I'm going Falcons.
Next is Niners Bucks. I'm going Niners.
I'm going Niners.
I originally clicked the Bucks on this game. The only reason I'm choosing Niners is because they're coming off of a bye.
Yeah,
Just
and
has more
McCaffrey's
rest.
playing.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Same exact thing for this game. Steelers, Commanders. I'm going Steelers.
Ooh, I'll see. I'm going Commanders.
See, I clicked on Commanders originally, and then I was like, wait, Steelers are coming off a bye. More rest. I just feel like who did Commanders play this week? It's funny, we just talked about it and still don't know.
Yeah, I forgot.
Giants, which
Yeah.
is actually a decent game, but I don't know. I would have went both home teams there and Bucks and Commanders, but because 49ers and Steelers are obviously good teams and coming off byes, more rest. You just feel it with Jaden Daniels right now.
Yeah.
Those are the two biggest trade teams too, Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Williams.
See if Mike Williams plays. Oh, probably, right?
I would think so. I guess he'll. Dude, I can't even name the receivers besides Pickens. He'll probably be
Oh,
wide
no
receiver
way.
too.
They go to Pickens or their tight end who's.
Freiermuth.
Well, I was gonna say Darnell Washington,
Yeah.
but they also have Freiermuth that I forgot. But they feed Washington more. I feel like.
Yeah, they might. And then obviously Najee and Jalen Warren get a good amount of touches. Titans at Chargers. I'm going Chargers.
Me too. Chargers.
Jets at Cardinals. I'm going Cardinals.
I'm going Cardinals as well.
Yeah, I just can't escape the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I like them too much. I do think this will be a good game though.
I do too. But actually, if it's reverse, like if the Jets were at home, that would be even a tougher pick for me. I would probably still pick Cardinals, but I'd be like,
Yeah. So Cardinals being at home helped you kind of.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd go Cardinals either way too. But I looked at the spread of this game and it's Cardinals minus half a point. So like it's pretty much a pick 'em in that sense. Eagles at Cowboys. I'm going Eagles.
I'm going Eagles.
We both picked Cowboys last week against the Falcons, and we were watching. We were like, why did we do that? They just don't. Yeah. Even though they're playing at home, which they haven't done great at home, I'm still going Eagles. Sunday Night Football, Lions at Texans, which I'm going Lions, obviously.
Yeah.
Texans haven't looked good. They played Thursday night, so they get a little long of a rest, which is nice.
No, they haven't looked good these past 3 games.
Yeah, and they kind of got mollywopped by the Jets.
Yeah.
Which
It does suck that, Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins. Is Nico Collins coming back or not?
I don't know, dude. I thought it was just a hamstring, but like, come on, man. It's crazy to me that this is like the biggest league in America, obviously, and to be evaluated throughout the week. Okay.
Probably not.
Okay, well, this is his first week that he can even be possible to play because he was on IR. So, we'll see. But that they don't have the best doctors in the world and PTs and, preventative health care to where, you should be doing things to prevent
Yeah.
torn hamstrings and stuff. Come on, man.
Soft tissue for sure.
Yeah, they just wild that they don't have that. And then Dolphins at Rams, 2 of your fave teams to watch.
Yeah, this is tough for me to decide. I like Dolphins a little more, so I picked the Dolphins. But like I said, if you're not an idiot, you probably want to pick the Rams.
I'm going Rams.
Yeah.
And they're playing in LA, so I mean that's kind of a long trip for the Dolphins. How many do we have different? 1, 2, 3? Just 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 3 different. All right, that's not too much. Well, that's pick 'em.
Hopefully I go, 14?
Yeah, 14-0. 14-4,
Yeah.
14.
14-4.
Excuse me. Oh, okay. Wait 1 second. So we do the fantasy showdown every week. This is the second week we're doing it. We're doing it 8 weeks, once for each division, where we take turns picking 1 QB, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, and 1 tight end. And so we did the NFC North last week. Caden beat me by like 10 points. And then this week we did the NFC East. So this was actually a pretty good game. I ended up beating him by 3 points. So
Because of solely.
yes. So I'll start with my team. My tight end was Zach Ertz, got me 1.5 points. My wide receiver was A.J. Brown, got me 5.6 points. Running back was Saquon, got me 34 points. And then my QB was Jalen Hurts, got me 30 points. So, I mean, they won me the game. All of Caden's players did good. Jane Daniels, 20 points. Oh, so he chose Brian Robinson Jr. for the running back position, but he ended up not playing, so Egghead took the spot, and he actually did pretty good. 17.3 points.
Fuck Egghead.
CD got 16.2 points. And Jake Ferguson got 14.1, so like good numbers from everyone. Just my QB and running back ended up killing it.
They almost got they got 7 points off of my whole team.
Yeah, not even like 4.
Yeah,
That's wild. So it's 1-1 now. Doing this for 6 more weeks because we're doing all 8 divisions. And then loser has to take the winner to a
not
ramen head, just ramen dinner. Where's that place at?
Waya.
Where's that at?
Dallas. It's somewhere in Dallas.
Dallas. So this week, we'll go through this.
Apparently somewhere
Kinda
like
fast.
bougie in Dallas.
You've never been?
I've been.
Oh.
I was like speaking to a coworker and they're like, "You go over there, that's pretty bougie over there." I'm like, "It don't look bougie. It's like a hole in the wall type spot."
We both love ramen. Caden's a more avid ramen goer just because he's experienced more ramen places. But this place that he's gone to in Dallas, he says is best ramen he's had, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So loser has to take winner there. This week,
which is a win-win.
yeah, honestly.
I don't care if I gotta pay.
You just want to forfeit? This week we got the AFC East. So we got Pats, Jets, Bills, and Dolphins. Again, 1 QB, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end. Caden gets the first pick because I got it last week.
Easy pick, baby. Josh Allen.
Yeah, that is an easy pick, huh?
Who knows? He's probably gonna be 5 points this week. Who are they playing?
That's what I was just about to look at. I couldn't remember. Oh, wait, no, I don't know. Colts. I'm sure that seems like a game he'll go off in. Man, what you think would be easy would be Tyreek Hill, but he hasn't been doing a whole lot.
Is he due? Do you think he's due?
I don't know. He hasn't done all season.
They're playing the Rams, so.
A-Chain's a good one though too.
A-Chain is a good one. We're not picking anyone from the Pats.
Hey, Hunter Henry, man. Honestly, Drake May has been going off.
Yeah,
Not off. He's been getting
like 18.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they're playing the Bears. Yeah, no, don't do that. I'm going to go Tyreek.
Okay. I was hoping you would actually go A-Chain.
I almost did because you wanted Tyreek. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to see this dude's numbers? These are his fantasy numbers the past games. Who has him? Do you know?
Drew.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, starting this past week: 12, 13, 2, 13, 8, 7, 6. Week 1, 26. So, I mean, it's like a average wide receiver. But maybe he's due.
Then
This game is hard on the spot, dude.
it's either Cook or A-Chain.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you'll choose one or the other.
I don't know, Brees Hall.
Oh, shoot, I forgot Brees Hall.
I shouldn't have said anything. And Ramondre's not bad, dude. I mean,
He's not better than all those, though.
no, I know. Running back room's kind of stacked for this.
Who are the Jets playing?
Cardinals.
Shoot.
Who are the Dolphins playing?
Shoot. Rams.
Yeah. Tough, huh?
I'm going. Oh, crap. I'm going Kincaid. Just
All right. Actually?
Yeah.
Okay. I respect that. It's funny because if you take a running back, I was going to take a tight end next because then you can't pick a QB or running back anymore, and I was going to take Kincaid. So, good pick. But now I'll obviously go running back. You left me with the hard choice. All right. There's Hall. There's Ramondre. I'll just won't do, especially against the Bears. So we got Brees Hall. We got James Cook. And we got A-Chain. I like going people on the same team for some reason.
So do I.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. And also quarterback, I don't want any of those three quarterbacks. I don't want Drake May. I don't want Rodgers.
You want Tua?
I don't know. Because I want A-Chain. I don't want to do Tua, A-Chain, and Tyreek. They're playing the Rams. I'll probably have to score. Screw it. I'm going A-Chain.
Okay. Then I'm going to go Hall.
Yeah.
Dang it. James Cook is not there. That's crazy.
Should I go Rodgers or Tua? I'm going Tua. I did this last week with Hurts, Saquon, and A.J. Brown. Now I have Tua, A-Chain, and Tyreek.
They're a deadly offense, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, so you got wide receiver left. Let me try to guess. Oh, you know what? We'll talk about it later. I know who I should have gone instead of Tyreek. Who you going, Demario Douglas?
Yeah.
Kendrick Bourne?
Should I do Wilson? Or Adams? Or Amari
You kind of have a lot
Cooper,
of options. I don't know.
Jalen Waddle.
Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman. Tyreek wasn't necessarily the best option there, I don't think. Whatever.
Murray Douglas. Kendrick Bourne. Jalen Polk. Oh, man. These are hard.
Yeah, there's just kind of a lot of options.
I'm going Wilson. I don't know if that's the right one, though.
I think that's a good pick. So, who do I have? Henry.
Because it's shit pick. That's why.
Garrett Wilson? That's who. That would have been my Third pick, probably.
Do you think Amari Cooper?
Nope.
Coleman?
Nope.
Shakir?
Yeah. Khalil Shakir's got that dog in him, dude.
There's no shot you was your second.
I swear. Okay. Tight end, I got Hunter Henry, Conklin, and Johnny Smith. Johnny Smith, they kind of target a lot. I'm not going Johnny.
Honestly, Hunter Henry's not that
Yeah,
bad.
I think I'm going to go Henry. All right, so my team is Tua, A-Chain, Tyreek, and Hunter Henry.
My team's Josh Allen, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Kincaid.
So you got 2 Jets, 2 Bills. I have 3 Dolphins, 1 Patriot. So we have none of, like, you're all Bills and Jets, and I'm all Dolphins and Patriots. All right, let's see if we want to do any trades. Tua for Allen?
We don't do trades in here. I'll give you Wilson for Tyreek.
Dude, that's not even a bad trade, though. Nah, he's due. Nah, we got it.
Shit.
Dude, that's probably my favorite game. I love it, like, on the spot, like, how we have to just do our best right then and there. What am I doing? Oh. All right, all we have left is power rankings. So we're 51 minutes in. So we're going to take a little bit of time on power rankings. So we did this after week 4, and now we're doing it after week 9. So we have top 10 teams.
Oh, I deleted my
top 5
other
QBs,
one.
top 5 running backs, top 5 wide receivers, top 5 tight ends, and top 5 defenses. It's okay. All right. Where do you want to start? Do your top 10 teams.
See, this is where you're gonna be like, what? Top 10. My 10th one is the Rams.
Don't necessarily disagree with that. I do not have them in my top 10, but I will tell you that they were like right at 11, 12 area. So that doesn't surprise me actually too much.
They just look good having those 2 back. I'm going on like, obviously all these weeks, but like, especially the Rams, and when we get to the players, top 5 players and everything, I'm going on like who I think have stand out pretty, like and who's helped their team, who's helped, and just everything. Like,
I was just when I noticed as I was doing these, and I did this the first time too. I was trying not to do like recency bias of just this week because I was like, oh dude, this person went off, and I was like, I can't do that just because of this week. So, all right, so Rams at 10 for you. How did we do this last time? Did you do all 10 and then I do all 10, or I did 10, number 10?
let's just go back and forth.
Okay, at 10 for me. Actually, you know what? I had the Rams at 10, and then I took them out after last night's game because now I have the Bucks. Because Bucks did good. They lost, and now they're like, I think they're 4-5, which isn't great, but I mean, dude, they look good.
Bucks are definitely 11 or 12 for me.
Yeah, especially without Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. I mean,
He's still on IR, right?
who?
Evans?
He's just out. He's not even on IR.
Oh.
But yeah, I got Bucks at 10. I assume you don't have them in your top 10?
No.
Yeah. All right.
9 I have. This is like, I think this is not the best one, but their record is okay for what, I don't know. They haven't looked good these past few weeks, but I got the Packers in my 9th spot.
I do not have the Packers in mine.
Yeah.
This Jordan Love's health, and then these past 2 weeks, again, I try not to be recency biased, but you're going to have some of that, I guess. They just haven't looked great. But I know a lot of people think they're like top 5 in the league, so I probably should have them in top 10, but I do not. I have Vikings at 9. They looked pretty good this week from the highlights I saw, and I know they dropped 2 before that, but good games for the most part. Do you have Vikings in top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was either debating to put Falcons at 9 or Packers, and I picked Packers. Because I think Packers could beat the Falcons. That's what I was.
So Falcons would be like 11, 12 for you?
Yeah.
Well, I have Falcons at 8, so guess you don't have them.
No, I have Steelers at 8.
Okay. I have Steelers at 7.
And my 7th is the Texans.
Texans dropped out of mine.
Yeah.
Recency bias. They looked like shit against the
They did.
Jets. And honestly, C.J. Stroud were probably a little like warped because of such a good season last year from him that now he's just playing like a normal second-year person, little sophomore slump type thing. And so I had them at 10 last time, and they dropped out of it. So I do not have them. Well, that was your number 7?
Yeah.
All right. What's 6?
My 6th is the Vikings.
Okay. I had Vikings at 9, so similar there. I know you're going to hate this one. I have the Eagles at 6. Do you have Eagles in top 10?
No.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. But the past 3 weeks, they have just looked good.
Again, Saquon has looked good.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even talk about this. Maybe the play of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Saquon's little spin move and backwards hurdle. We watched that live, too, and we were like, what the?
Man, I had a coworker today. So I was putting I work at a PT clinic, and so I was putting a chair somewhere, and he was in the way. I was like, hey, as I move, he goes, all right, and he turns around, and I was like, what are you gonna do, Saquon it? He goes, yeah, how'd you know? I was like, you're not gonna do that. He tried it and he fell. But
oh, dude, I wouldn't even attempt that on like a toddler.
no.
I'd knock him over on accident. Yeah, that's an incredible feat of athleticism. Goodness.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, look it up. Saquon backwards hurdle. That's all you gotta look up. So that's my 6.
My 5th is the Ravens.
Okay, I have the Ravens in top 10, but my 5 is Commanders.
Okay. I got Commanders at 4.
Okay. Dude, who would have thought Commanders would be in both of our top 5s? In my number 4, I got Bills.
For my number 3, I have Bills.
Okay. In my number 3, I have Ravens. You had them at 5? Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then my number 2 is Lions.
My number 2 is Lions.
Number 1, Chiefs.
Number 1, Patriots.
Nice.
Yeah.
They looking good.
I actually, if it wasn't for the game last night, because Chiefs looked really good too, and they pulled it out, I would have had Lions at 1 and Chiefs at 2, but they just looked too good. All right, so my top 5 are Chiefs, Lions, Ravens, Bills, Commanders. Yours are?
Chiefs, Lions, Bills, Commanders, Ravens.
We have the exact same top 5 teams with our Ravens, and there's just a little bit out of order.
Yeah.
However, our 6 through 10 are... Do we have any that are the same as the Vikings?
Steelers.
So my 6 through 10 are Eagles, Steelers, Falcons, Vikings, Bucks.
My 6 through 10 is Vikings, Texans, Steelers, Packers, Rams.
Solid. Let us know whose top 10 you agree with more. Top 5, I feel like, are pretty easy. I feel like most people would have that top 5. But 6 through 10 was hard. 9, 10 was hard. Like, I thought about the Cardinals. I thought about the Niners.
Yeah.
Like, it was tough. All right, so that's our top 10 power ranking teams. Now we got QBs. At my number 5 QB, let me mention really quick. Honorable mention, I have Baker. He has played great all season. And, okay, that's all I'll say for now. Number 5, I have Hurts.
I had number 5, I have Burrow.
Okay, I have Burrow at 4, excuse me. I know you don't have Hurts in top 5.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But he has been playing lights out. And
Yes.
I like Hurts. So. But,
Bama.
yeah.
Yeah, Burrow's my number 4.
Lamar is my 4th.
Okay, I have Lamar in top 5, but he's not number 4 for me. I have Daniels as my number 3, Jaden Daniels.
Number 3 is Mahomes.
Okay, so I don't have, this is what I was going to say. I don't have Mahomes in my top 5. He played really good yesterday, and I know his team is 8-0, but I truly, of the 5 I have, even Baker, the 6 I have, I don't think he's played better than all of them this season.
Yeah.
I'm not a hater. I mean, he's great, but he just hasn't played amazing, in my opinion. So you have Mahomes at 3, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, who's at 2?
Allen.
I have Josh Allen at 2. Okay, wait. Say your 2 through 5 real quick.
Allen, Mahomes, Jackson, Burrow.
Okay. So my number 1 is Lamar. I'm trying to guess your number 1. Would Jaden Daniels be your number 1? There's no way you have him out of the top 5, though. Is it Jaden Daniels? Yeah, nice. Okay, so my top 5 are Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Joe Burrow, and Jalen Hurts.
My top 5 is Daniels, Allen, Mahomes, Jackson, and Burrow. I just think Jalen Daniels is playing really well for a rookie.
Yeah, he is. And I had Daniels at 1 after 4 weeks of the season, and he dropped 2. But Lamar and Allen have been playing really well. But, I mean, I don't blame you for having him at 1 whatsoever.
Yeah.
So the only person I don't have that you have is Mahomes, and then Hurts. It's pretty similar. All right, running back. My number 5, I have Josh Jacobs.
That's good.
Do you have him in top 5?
Mm-mm.
No?
I have Mixon.
You know what? I don't even think I thought about him. That's a good. He's not in my top 5, but he probably has been better than Josh Jacobs. Oof, man. Yeah, that's a good one. Him. There was another guy that I left out that was hard for me too, but
Same for me.
I had to. Was it James Cook?
No.
Oh.
It was Williams.
Kyron? Yeah. My number 4 is Jahmyr Gibbs. I know he doesn't get all the touches. He gets like 50%, but, dude, he is electric when he has the ball.
I have him in mine.
You do? Good.
I have Bijan in my 4th, though.
Okay. I have Bijan in my 3.
And I have Gibbs in my 3rd.
Okay, so we just have flip-flop 3 and 4. Look at those second years. Bijan and Gibbs killing it. Okay, well, our top... Dude, we might have almost the same exact list besides 5.
Yep.
Your 1 and 2 might be different, but I have Henry at 2.
No, I have Henry.
And then Saquon at 1.
Yeah.
Okay, that was actually pretty good. So I have Saquon, Henry, Bijan, Gibbs, and then Josh Jacobs. Caden, I can say it, has Saquon, Henry, Gibbs, Bijan, and... Wait, don't tell me. Mixon, yeah. Which, that's pretty good. He has been pretty dang good. But Josh Jacobs has been pretty well, too. Kyron was a tough one. Kamara's been doing well, too, but his team's just so shit that it's hard to even include him. Any others that?
Cook.
Yeah.
And then Rico Dowdle. You don't even know who that is, huh?
Yeah, I do. I mean, is he technically the RB1?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there was a trade yesterday. The Bengals traded for Khalil Herbert.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Which was kind of confusing because they have Chase Brown, who's been doing really well, and then they also have Zach Moss, who's good. So I was like, huh.
I think Zach Moss he's not out for the season, but he's out for a couple weeks. That's probably why.
But Chase Brown, I didn't think about adding him in here, but he was a thought. He's been doing really well. I was telling my buddy, I was joking about this trade. Caden was with me. I was like, all right, I'll do Chase Brown. He has Chase Brown. I have Jahmyr Gibbs on my team. I was like, I'll do Jahmyr Gibbs for Chase Brown straight up. He goes, nah, dude, that's tough. And then we asked our other buddy, we were like, what would you do? He's like, that's tough. And we were like, what? You would think Jahmyr Gibbs would be easy, but it's probably because he splits time. Dude, if he got all the touches, he would be getting 30 points a game easily. And then I also asked the same person. I said, I'll do Derrick Henry for Christian McCaffrey straight up, which I was serious about that one. He didn't do it. Derrick Henry's killing it, but I think if Christian McCaffrey's healthy, he's going off for 25 a game.
Yeah.
All right, very similar running back. Wide receiver, I will start. My number 5 is Khalil Shakir.
Okay.
I love Khalil Shakir. He might be my favorite player in the league right now. He's just like that. He reminds me of Edelman. He's just that little slot guy that gets all the little passes when Josh Allen is in trouble. He's pretty good after the catch. I mean, he gets targeted like 12 times a game. I just like him a lot. But yeah, he's my number 5.
Yeah, I didn't even.
I mean, he's not even the number 1 on his own team, but I like him.
I have Brian Thomas in my 5th spot.
Okay, that wasn't a consideration of mine, but I mean, he's got to be up there, top 10 for sure.
I mean, I think he's a fun player to watch, and like I said, kind of going back with Jaden Daniels, he was a rookie, and he took the spotlight over, even when Christian Kirk was healthy.
Oh yeah, he was
on 1.
Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe after like the first week
Yeah.
or two, but my number 4 is Zay Flowers.
And he's just been helping his team not win games, but keep them
Produce,
close.
yeah. Zay Flowers is my number 4.
Yeah, that was one that but he's been popping off recently.
Yeah, he has. That's mine. That's my recency bias, you know.
Yeah, I did St. Brown.
Okay, I have St. Brown in my top 5. Who's your number 3?
CD.
I do not have CD in my top 5. I mean, he's been obviously good, but I have Jamar Chase in my 3. Do you have him in top 5? Okay. Who's your 2?
Jamar Chase.
Okay. I have Amon in my number 2. And then I assume we have the same number 1, Justin Jefferson.
DeMille Douglas.
Yeah, Demario Douglas, baby. The next Randy Moss for the Pats.
That's mine right there.
All right, so I have Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra, Jamar Chase, Zay Flowers, and Khalil Shakir. Who are your top 5?
I got Douglas, Jamar Chase, CD, St. Brown, and Brian Thomas.
Okay, so this actually differs
I'm
quite
just
a bit.
kidding. I have Justin. I have Justin Jefferson as my number 1.
Our 1's the same. My 2 is your 4. My 3 is your 2. And then you don't have Zay Flowers or Shakir, and I don't have CD or
Brian Thomas.
Yeah. So that's actually quite different. You think CD's doing better than Amon right now?
No, I was looking. I was like, he could probably go to 4. Amon can go to 3.
And you have Chase at 2, right?
Yeah.
That was tough for me between Amon and Chase, who I'd have before, but
Chase has been going
yeah.
ham.
All right, tight ends now. Number 5, I have Hunter Henry.
I have Pitts.
Pitts at 5. I have Pitts at 4. He had a stinker, but the 4 weeks prior, he'd been going off.
Mm-hmm.
So I have Henry at 5, Pitts at 4.
I got Kelsey at 4.
Oh, I didn't put Kelsey in there. So he had 2 really good games, but season-wise, I don't think he's been better than.
That's like only one that I'd probably say that was recent.
Wait, was that your 4 or 3?
4.
Okay, so your 3, not in particular order, have to be the same as mine.
I don't know that. You don't know that?
All right, my number 3 is Brock Bowers.
My number 3 is Fergie. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, damn.
It's Brock Bowers.
It is? Same? Okay, we might have the same top 3 then. My number 2 is Trey McBride.
My number 2 is Trey McBride.
And my number 1 is George Kittle.
My number 1 is Fergie.
Actually?
No.
Okay, I was like, dude, that's
It's
crazy.
George Kittle.
Okay, we have so Kittle, McBride, Bowers, top 3. Pitts is my 4, his 5, and your 4 is who? Kelsey, yeah. And my 5 is Hunter Henry. So that one's hella similar too. Running back and tight end has been basically the same for the most part. Last but not least, defenses. Number 5, I got the Vikings.
Number 5, I got the Lions.
Do you have Vikings in top 5?
Nope. Yep.
Okay, I have Lions in top 5 as well. Number 4, I got the Bears.
Number 4, I got the Bears.
Hey, number 3, I got the Lions.
Number 3, I got the Vikings.
This is weird. Number 2, I got the Steelers.
Ooh, number 2, I got the Broncos.
And number 1, I got the Broncos.
And number 1, I got the Steelers.
That's so funny, dude. Okay, so I have Broncos, Steelers, Lions, Bears, Vikings. I can do yours, I think. You have Steelers, Broncos, Vikings, Bears, Lions. All right, so same exact teams, a little bit different order, but same for the most part. Oh, that's funny. I like those power rankings. We'll do these again after week 14. Also, in probably next week, maybe a couple weeks from now, we'll start talking playoffs, looking at the playoff picture and stuff. I'll get this stupid screen thing to work because I like it. I like when you guys can see it. I think that's all we have for you this week. We're only an hour and 10 in, so one of our shorter episodes. Caden will be back next week with some bets. He's going to study up, right, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. Study up and get a winning week for you guys. Who do you play in fantasy this week?
I don't know. I'm going to lose.
Caden thinks he's done. He's not. I mean, we still have, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 5 more weeks. I mean, if you win 4 or 5 of them, I mean, it's tough, but it's going to be weird not seeing you in the finals, dude.
Yeah. This week I have Chris.
Ooh, I play James.
I play Chris, who I don't know. Last week he didn't give a crap and he started 2 people out.
Yep, he sure did.
But he also has Burrow, Barkley.
Dude, Barkley's carrying.
And then Chase.
Yeah, he's got some good players.
He's got good players underneath his belt. And then if CD's out, I'm probably screwed.
Yeah, hopefully he's not.
And Devontae Adams is questionable with that concussion.
Oh, Lord. He has a lot of time to heal up, though, so hopefully he's okay.
Jets not expected to move Garrett Wilson. Well, no crap. Why'd they move Garrett Wilson?
Like trade him?
Yeah.
Nuts. I was just about to ask you something. Oh, who do you take with the 101 if you redo the draft and know what you know now? I feel like there's only 2 answers that are acceptable.
Henry.
That's one of the answers. That would probably be my 2, though.
And then Ferguson.
Yeah. Well, Demario Douglas.
Yeah. No, and then probably Saquon.
Yeah. I think it Saquon then Henry, but Saquon is just as good, I guess.
Well, Saquon Derrick Henry is number 1 running back, right?
Yeah, you're right.
He's not even.
How is that possible? 2. Dude, he scores 1,000 points a game.
You could have just clicked on him right there.
What? Kamara's 2? Oh, I guess Derrick Henry is the right answer. I was complaining to Caden after like weeks 1 and 2. I was like, why did I do Derrick Henry like in a PPR league? Because he doesn't catch passes, but I stand
Which is
corrected.
crazy because week 1 he got 10 points. Week 2 he got 16. That's good.
Maybe it was after week 1 then, because no way I would have been happy with 16 and 30
Then he goes
and 35.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's nuts.
Dang. Well, that is all we have for you for episode 10. Hope you enjoyed. We will see you next Tuesday, November 11th. 11/11, baby. No, that's not good math. 11/12. 11/12/24. All right, happy voting and happy trade deadline day. And I guess we're rooting for the Pats and Cowboys to lose now.
Yeah. Need that top 5.
Yeah. So go whoever's playing them this week. Who are Cowboys playing? Eagles. And Pats are playing the Bears. I'm not rooting for the Bears. Fuck that. All right. See you guys.
Bye.